Who is the Sith Lord now? Lord Magus. Zoom. What? Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Star Wars Day. Today's question is, what army are you currently collecting outside of the project that you're currently working on? As I said in my introductory video, I have some Space Marines that I'm working on. They're actually a Dark Angel 6xer chapter. Angels of Redemption? Angels of Redemption, because I actually originally painted Angels of Absolution as my first actually Space Marine, which I'll show you, when we go into what's on the tabletop here. Yeah, that's what I'm working on. I've got an 1850. I could put together an 1850 if I really wanted to. I don't think it's too competitive, but I don't know. They're an army that I've collected without collecting. I've got bits and pieces here and there. I'll win, say, a captain or a Space Marine box, or here and there, just stuff that I've collected over the years. So let's take a look at what we're actually working on the painting table. I actually haven't got a chance to do any painting today. Well, that's not true. I actually went over to my family's house and I actually painted their walls. It's not the same painting, but because they're actually selling their house and they're moving into a new place, so I actually went over there and helped them out after work for a while. But let's go ahead and see what we're doing on the table, painting table here. Alright, so this is what I've got. I've just put a few bikes over here because I have a little other station here in front of the computer that I usually paint on. But I'll show you what I've gone ahead and done. The bases were done yesterday before I started filming, but I've actually painted some of the wheels. I've added some yellow parts here and there on the bikes here, a little bit on the casing here and stuff like that. And then what I'm going to do today is actually just I've also scuffed it up a bit in places where it needs to be scuffed. What I'm going to be doing today, though, is adding the rest of the yellows on the bits there, painting up this I guess this treading up at the top here. And I'm going to be dry brushing a lot of brown. I like my war bikers a little bit dirty. Obviously, they their exhausts cloud, and they spew up a lot of dust as they truck along and daka. But to answer the question of the day, this is my actually first ever painted Mini. I'll zoom in here. So this is Angels of Absolution. It's a pretty basic color scheme with tan and black backpacks. I incorporated a little bit of chrome on the back there. I don't know. Again, I'm surprised this guy's not even glossed, varnished. Basically, it's like I said, it's pretty basic. I don't know. I kind of got bored of the color scheme as I painted it up. I think I have maybe 4 or 5 of these guys painted like this, and I gave up. So I've actually gone back recently, and I've actually painted them Angels of Redemption. So they're split green on one side and split tan on the other. I find this actually helps break up the model a bit, and they're tolerable. They're not quite enjoyable as the orcs are. But you know what? He's not actually in the film. That might help. So there he is there. Like I said, half green, half tan. And in the back, it's just a straight line as well. I find that, like I said, it breaks up the monotony of the model, and the I guess the dullness of it. I think it adds a little bit of a challenge to I guess, shade it down and highlight it up again, and two different sides. So it actually adds a little bit of time to the model. but I think it comes out okay. And then I've actually based them with this Imperial. I can't remember what it's called now. Anyways, it was the limited edition bases for the new Citadel terrain boards, the 2x2s that you can just buy a gaming table of. I didn't know they were limited at the time, so I didn't buy any, but then I found out they're limited and they were sold out everywhere. So I actually found one set on eBay, and I've actually been just casting them. So this is 100% resin underneath. The whole thing is actually resin. So I've got a whole whack of bases, you know, just sparingly. Yeah, it's actually a different model and a lot more fun than this guy here. So I have 2 squads of Marine and this scheme, Tactical Marines. I've got Stern Guard in this game. What else do I have in this game? I've got a couple HQs. I've got jump assault squads. I've got some Land Raiders, some Rhinos, some Storm Ravens and Storm Talons. So it's actually kind of a Space Marine chapter more so than a Dark Elder chapter, Dark Angels, excuse me, than it is anything else. But I guess the fluff comes from the Dark Angels versus the Space Marines, simply because I don't know, I don't dig the Dark Angel playstyle with either the Terminators, which everyone knows Terminators are no good, and the bikes. The bikes are okay, but honestly, I'd rather be playing Orc War Bikers. I think they're a little bit more fun. But yeah, I think they're coming along okay. I'll do a separate video on them eventually. I'll go. Actually, you know what? That's a good idea. I'll do a video on all my different armies. But anyways, that solves the question for the day. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. Subscribe and share. I don't know, all that stuff. Do as you please, I suppose. Anyways, I'm rambling here, so we'll see you tomorrow.
Who is your master now? Umi? Hmm?